6.3, just handed out to you guys. All right, going quick. See if you can stay caught up with me. Deal? All right, so let's see, got to go to draw. Oh, thank you. Hey, did you guys hit the assembly? Did I do okay? Copeland, you hit the assembly? You missed me sing.
Wait, who's Maia?
Hola.
Oh, Maia?
You know Maya?
Yeah.
She alright.
Yeah, she's alright. Her hair is actually short though.
Yeah, but when she does have a wig, that's why I'm saying she alright. She look good with a wig though.
She look good with braids.
Right, her attitude is mean.
I literally was trying to talk, but she's like, fuck her.
I'm chill with her.
There we go. Now you can see it, right?
Bro, it is.
Yay. All right, write this down.
I'll talk to her again.
Write it down. All right. -6 comes down, agree? Add the exponents because you're multiplying the bases. Done.
I don't even pass.
This one, you know where to find them. That's 40, yes? Add those. And then add those. Done. Questions on either of those?
Sir,
Yeah.
I had a question on yesterday's assignment. Was that assignment two?
There's one. Want the car?
The yesterday's assignment.
The circled ABCs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a 2 out of 10 out of it.
Yeah, you didn't do so hot.
How?
Because you didn't do well on it.
How did I not do well?
I don't know. All right, ready? So this 3 comes here. If I add those together, I get -3. Agree? If I add those together, I get -5. Agree? So what should I do if I have a negative exponent? Make it positive by moving the location of it. Done. All right. This one looks a little goofy, doesn't it? Because I have these two exponents. Can I add 5 and -4 together? If I add 5 and -4 together, what do I get? I get 1. So 2 to the first is what?
2.
2. Good. Then add those together. C6. All right, number 5. Multiply those together, so I get x12. This one, that multiplies here and here, so I get 3 to the 6th, y to the 12th. Friends, you don't have to go and figure out what 3 to the 6th is. Just leave it 3 to the 6th. Okay, it's a big old number. It's 3 times itself 6 times. There goes the valograms.
I'll take over here for you.
All right. Distribute this here. That gives me 5 to the 3rd. 5 to the 3rd is 125, but you can just leave it as 5 to the 3rd now. That's x to the 18. Y to the -6. Is that answer fine, or should I change it? Yeah. What am I changing? Yeah, get rid of that negative exponent. Bring it down. Okay. This comes in, so I get 4 to the 4th. Just leave it as 4 to the 4th. Okay. It actually comes out to 256, but don't worry about that. And then a to the 4th, b to the 8th, c to the -12. Is that answer fine, or should we change it? Change it. What moves? Over c to the 12. Looks like that. Any questions on those first 8? We're trucking through the best we can, aren't we? All right. Bring that here, I get 2 to the 4th. Bring that here, I get x to the 12th. Times 3, x to the 5th. Okay, 2 to the 4th, I think we're going to do. 2 times 2 is 4, times another 2 is 8, times another 2 is 16. So this becomes 16. And then 16 times 3 is 48. Then add those exponents. Done. This one, bring this in here. So I get 5 to the 3rd, y to the 3rd. Multiply there, y to the 8th. What should I do with that? Keep 5 to the 3rd, that's fine. What's y going to be to? What's y raised to then? 11, yeah, 3 plus, you just add those together, okay? Cool. Everybody happy? You got 3 squared, b to the negative 4, a to the 6th, b to the 12th. Okay, what's 3 squared? What's 3 times 3? It's 9. What else should move? Yeah, move that down. Becomes positive. Done. Hey, what's 2 raised to the 0 power? It's 1. Okay, and then distribute that here. So I get x to the negative 12, x to the 5th. Go ahead and add the exponents together. That gives me x to the negative 7 because negative 12 plus 5. What should I do with x to the negative 7? Yeah, make it positive. Bring it down. Put a 1 in its placeholder because it moved down. All right. Hey, guys, you can put your phones away. You're right in front of me. Duh. 3 squared, 9. 4 squared, 16. Done. 2 to the 4th. We just did 2 to the 4th, didn't we? 2 to the 4th is right there. What's 2 to the 4th? 16. X to the 12. And then bring that down here. Y to the 4th. Done. Guys, put your phones right here. Right here. Right here. Keep them here. Perfect. Thank you.
Bro, Mr. Stuff, all these little
All right. Hey, what are we doing? Number 15. This is the fun one. Tug of war, isn't it? Who wins? Top or bottom on 15? By how many? Done. Tug of war with the bees. Who wins? Top or bottom? By how many? What should I put on top? 1. Good. Friends, the first page is done. Faster than you thought, wasn't it?
We just do the back page on our own.
No, we're going to do it together. Or you want to do it on your own? All right. Hey, tug of war number 17. Tug of war with the X's. Who wins? Top or bottom? Top by how many? 6. Because that's actually to the first. Okay, so that's to the 6. What happens with the Y's tug of war? There's a tie, so they cancel each other out. So that's the answer. Everything's gone. Tug of war with the A's. Who wins? Top or bottom? By how many? Okay, what should I do? Tug of war with the B's, or is there something else I should do? Yeah, what am I going to do with this? I'll bring that down and then add it. So they'll have B to the 2nd, B to the 3rd down on bottom, which is B to the 5th. Like you said, add it. Good. Cool. All right.
4 times 5.
Yes. So x to the 20th, and you got this.
Oh, 10.
Y to 10. Perfect. Good job. Okay. On this one, I could distribute in first. I mean, I could go here and here. So that's x to the 10th over x to the 16th. Then it's tug of war. Who wins? Top or bottom? Bottom by how many?
6.
Good. What goes on top then? There you go. Number 21, what should I do? Before tug of war, what should I do with the 3 and the 18? Can I reduce? 3 goes into self once. 3 goes into 18 how many times? 6. So I get 1 over 6. Tug of war with the x's. Who wins? Top by how many? Tug of war with the y. Who wins? The top? By how many?
Y 0.
Yeah.
0.
Oh, but
11.
yeah, so 11 on top. 11 versus 0. Who wins? The 11. If they don't win, shame on them, huh? All right, tug of war with the 2's. Who wins? Top or bottom? Top by how many? Now, 2 to the 5th you could figure out. If you leave it as 2 to the 5th, you're fine. Or if you make it 32, that's also fine. Tug of war with the x's. Who wins? Top or bottom? By how many? 3. So you could have either of these answers. Either of these answers is 100% correct. If that was a multiple choice question, my friends, we would have the 32x to the 3rd as the answer. We wouldn't list them both And then it's like, no, the 32 is the more correct answer. All right. Let's distribute this in. So I'm going to get r to the negative 12, s to the negative 15 over r to the negative 21, s to the 6th. Negative times negative is positive. Okay, can I do tug of war yet, or do I have to do some manipulations? What should I do before I start doing tug of war? Yeah, so r to the 21 is on top. R to the 12th is on bottom. S to the 15th is on bottom. S to the 6th is on bottom. Okay? Tug of war with tug of war with the R's. Who wins, top or bottom? By how many? 21 minus 12. Say 9. Oh, so good. And then I don't tug of war these because they're already both on bottom, so I just add them together, so I get S to the 21st. Good? Okay. Let's do tug of war first and then worry about the negative 2. All right, who wins tug of war? The bottom by how many? 7. So there's a 1 on top. All right, so now this comes here. This comes here. So I get 1 to the negative 2, and I get t to the negative 14. So I just flip-flop the locations. So I get t to the 14 over 1 to the second. 1 to the second's 1. This right here is just the answer. You don't have to have it over 1. All right, 25. Toughest problem on the whole test or whole worksheet.
Is it?
Sometime next week. It wouldn't be Wednesday.
Do Friday.
Maybe Friday.
Yeah.
Anyone want to take a shot at that one? Close.
1.
1. So notice the whole thing is raised to the 0 power. So my friends, you will indeed see that problem, like that kind of problem on the test that we have at some point. So it looks like the most confusing thing in the world, and it's raised to the 0 power, so the whole thing comes out to 1. That's kind of crazy. All right, let's deal with reducing here and here. It's all going to be raised to the 3rd eventually. And then let's move the things that need to move. Y to the 6th moves up. X to the 4th stays down there. Joined by X to the 2nd. Joined by Y to the 4th. All right. Notice it's still raised to the 3rd outside, but let's take care of cleaning it up. So I get Y to the 6th. 2. I'm going to combine those together. That's going to give me X to the 6th. Y to the 4th. Tug of war with the Y's. Who wins, top or bottom? Top by how many? 2. And it's still, I'm still carrying that 3 on the outside. That's supposed to be a 3. And then I get 2x6. Okay, the Y's are gone. Now I can distribute this in here. So that's going to give me, bring it way over here. That's going to give me Y to the 6th. And then 2 to the 3rd is 2 times 2 times 2, which is? 2 times 2 is 4. Times 2 is? Good. And then X to the 18. Cool? All right. Last ones. 2 to the 3rd. We just found 2 to the 3rd. What was 2 to the 3rd? Close. 2 times 2 times 2. 8. X to the 9. That's going to give me X to the 8. 16 still down there. X to the 10th. Okay. I could go and start combining. I could tell you that this becomes a 1. This becomes a 2. So I get 1 over 2. Okay. How many X's are on top? Look at the exponents. How many of these? 9 plus 8. 17. Tug of war with the X's. Who wins, top or bottom? Top by how many? 7. Done. So you can leave it as 1 X to the 7th over 2, or you could say, I don't need to have that 1. If you leave it, you're fine. And number 28, you know what? We're going to say a little skippity-doo on that. Not worry about it. Guys, put a 4 out of 4 on the top of that because you did it.